this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey to unconditional love, back to each other, back to our divine loves. And I've been guided to do a special offer for all divine healing for £20 only. You get, I can see your energies and I give you the messages that your souls want you to know to put you on your highest path for your reunion. And a guided mantra for your energies, to align your energies, and a 3-card angel reading. And also a crystal grid, which uses Holy Fire Reiki and rose quartz, which is unconditional love, and literally anchors as above, so below, to bring everything into your actual physical reality. So I just wanted to say that firstly, just to say that all of this validation from all of you is getting off the scale, because I was guided to do basically so the guidance that I've received from myself is that I am going to be setting up a retreat, and this retreat is going to be in the woods, and it is going to be a place where I will house the crystal grid and people will be able to come to the crystal grid. And I've actually seen a place that is amazing, my guidance has always said that you're going to have that place. And I'm like, that's insane. I mean, it's a fortune for a start, and it's in the woods, and, and I mean, it's perfect. But I've always been thinking, well, how is that even going to happen? Now, why I'm saying this is that now why all of this is piecing together is because my twin spirit always says, dream big, dream big, dream bigger, right? Which is why I share that with you, to call in their twin spirit energy to help you. There have now been 4 different people who have either sent me an image of, the Divine Masculine Matt sent me an image of a house that looked virtually exactly the same as the place that I've seen in the woods. Somebody else that I did a healing for, when I described her healing, she saw the place in her meditations. Somebody else has also, I forget the details of it, but then somebody with the H connection, the lady that I've been talking about over the last few days, in her last comment, she said, and also I noticed that your name is We Are All Neo. I'm guessing Neo is from the Matrix. Neo is the Matrix, right? Well, so Neo also, is it the Matrix or is it Point Break? Anyway, that's one of my favourite films. But then she said, that's insane that you mentioned so basically she says, when you've mentioned the dolphin sinks, I've been real and thought that's for someone else, because me and my twin were in a dream swimming in the sea near a beach as a bluish mermaid and merman. It was so beautiful. And then you paste this. That was the picture from yesterday. We must be a big group of twins of a certain family because of the coming together in such a way shown by the multi-sinks. I know I'm a blue with gold ray twin, an ancient soul, and all that. And she says, it would be so cool to all meet up in a powerful nature site with our twins. What a party that would be. I'm just like, oh my God. Because the other thing is, on the crystal grid, when I saw this place, I actually I've talked about this place to my actual twin, right, in actual physical reality, and said, oh, it would be perfect. I'd love to do a retreat there. It's even got, it would be private enough. You could do festivals. It would be so cool. And there's a set of hotels called the Pigs. And I spoke to him about that and said that I'd like to base it on that sort of style. Anyway, and then we started getting messages about pigs and seeing pigs and all this stuff, right? So I've just been thinking, oh my God, is this really going to happen? Because actually what is so incredible, and the reason why I'm doing this message now, is that there are some seriously famous musicians who are part of the grid because they have twin flames, right? They are twin flame people. And so I was just put on the radio now, and the radio was one of these people, right? But it's a song from ages and ages ago. And it referenced so many other, I was just like, this is actually insane. Because I'm starting to see that this could be possible. All the stuff that I've been guided that is going to happen, which I was just kind of thinking, that's insane. That's just too good to be true. How is that even possible? And now, because of you lot validating it for me and the people that are joining the grid, and I can actually see that there's like some mega famous musicians, I'm like, oh my God. Well, okay, maybe I do need to keep dreaming bigger and bigger and bigger and trusting and trusting and trusting. Because I think this is, the more I'm doing it and the more I'm getting messages from all of your higher selves, the more that I am seeing that this is quite an incredible thing. Really, really incredible. And that I've now had validation from 4 different people about this particular, everyone has been saying about in the woods. Everyone is, you know, and this place that I've found is perfect, right? So, I'm just kind of quite blown away. I just was led to do this message because I've just heard one of the artists on the radio now. And when I Google the image for forest lovers, this comes up. Now, in a healing yesterday, the Divine Masculine had to take on the spirit of the Black Panther to have the sort of courage and strength. So for me now, and so the Black Jaguar for me is very important in my journey. And also this is like the cheetah, right? Or the lioness. So again, you can't make this up. The Black Panther and the lioness, the Black Jaguar and the lioness. So this is why this journey is quite remarkable, because absolutely every single thing has been driven by our higher selves. And it amazes me at how quickly your souls or your energies or higher selves or your twins or whatever you want to call it, you know, make themselves known. So just know this, that this pathway is definitely already set. This is an incredible journey because every single person is validating it more and more and more. And, the guidance that I was getting from my life, I just thought, this can't be possible. I mean, it's just too surreal and it's too amazing. But now with all of you and everyone that's joining the Crystal Grid and, all of this validation that I'm getting from you guys, I'm thinking, no, actually, I think it really is. I think it really is going to happen. And so it's really, really amazing because if I do get this place in the woods, I mean, it is amazing. And, I've been guided that I'm going to be doing retreats and have people come there so that they can actually see the crystal grid. And, so just quite amazing. And so thank you. Just thank you, because you have totally been, the more people that come to me for healing and the more people that, I connect with your higher selves and we do this journey together, the more I just know that it's coming. And I wouldn't also, the amount of messages and the amount of times I'm told you have to do a video, I know that things can happen super quickly because I'm always told expect the unexpected, right? Expect the unexpected and know that anything is possible. All right, so that's the guidance for today. Expect the unexpected. Anything is possible. Work on your energies, manage your energies, stay in the love vibe, use the gold stardust energy, and, basically be a serene queen, ride the waves, enjoy the ride. All right, if you want to come to me for healing or join the Crystal Grid, then please do. All details are in the link as ever. All right, take care. Have a good one. Bye.